started. Good morning, everyone. Just give it a couple of minutes for some more people to join while we set up. In the meantime, feel free to get comfortable before we start. I just wanted to check if you can hear me. Maybe give me a thumbs up or anything. Oh, amazing. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Okay, I think there's quite a few people on the call now, so I'm gonna start. I've started the recording as well in case someone is not able to join us live today. But in the meantime, thank you for joining this first Meet Wellhub of 2026. Obviously, you're all here to learn more about Wellhub. So if you're not familiar with it and you want to learn more, feel free to scan the QR code that you see on the screen to better follow along as we go throughout this session. If you have any questions, please pop them in the chat, and either myself or my colleague Minor, who is also on the call today, will do our best to answer throughout or at the end of the session. So a bit about myself before I actually go and introduce Wellhub. So my name is Ilaria. I'm based in London and I'm a wellbeing specialist here at Wellhub. And it's great because my favorite spin studio, Soul Cycle, is also easily accessible to me. But the great thing about Wellhub, and personally my favorite, is that it makes so many different gyms and studios available all across the country. So hopefully you can find something that works for you as well. So before we get started, I'm going to play a quick video just to introduce Wellhub, and then we're going to kick off with the rest of the session.
Welcome to Wellhub. Offered by your company, you get all-in-one flexible access to the world's best network for fitness, mindfulness, therapy, nutrition, and sleep. Enjoy the best in wellness through a convenient mobile app with affordable plans that offer tons of wellness options.
Before we get started, I'm going to play a quick video just to introduce. Sorry for that. I'm just muting myself on YouTube, so this is not disturbing anyone. So I'm gonna start this again, just in case you weren't able to hear it earlier.
Welcome to Wellhub. Offered by your company, you get all-in-one flexible access to the world's best network for fitness, mindfulness, therapy, nutrition, and sleep. Enjoy the best in wellness through a convenient mobile app with affordable plans that offer tons of wellness options. So, whether you are hybrid, remote, at the office, or on the go, Wellhub can help you create and sustain healthy routines. For more physical activity with gyms, studios, classes, and trainers. To less stress with mindfulness, meditation, and online therapy. To building lasting habits with nutrition apps and wellness coaches. Get started today and check in with your well-being every day.
Great. So before we get started, I'd like to explain why Wellhub could be a great fit for your lifestyle. So Wellhub supports well-being from a 360 perspective, meaning that within a Wellhub membership, you can find options for fitness, mindfulness and sleep, therapy, nutrition, and also personalized coaching. On the screen, you can see some of the partners that you can find within Wellhub. But overall, we have in the UK more than 3,000 partners, and in Ireland around 200, and for both countries around 50 wellbeing apps. So that really gives you a lot of options and a lot of flexibility to try something different every day, or also find your favorite gyms and studios and stick to those. So before we actually dive in, if you're not familiar with Wellhub and you might not be using it, or this is the first time you're hearing about it, basically once you've downloaded the app, the first thing you need to do is create your free account. So this is hopefully easy to do. All you need to do is click on the sign up for free button. Select the company that you work for, and enter your work email or employee ID. Different companies may have different requirements when it comes to employee eligibility. So if you have any questions, I recommend that you check with your HR team, and they might be able to guide you on that. But once you've entered your work email, make sure to go back to your inbox and copy and paste the verification code you received onto the Wellhub app to be able to get verified. Then input your personal email to be able to receive any reminders or notifications on your personal email. Create a password, and then at the end of this process, the registration will be completed, and you'll be able to start using Wellhub. Then in terms of what Wellhub has to offer, we're going to look at the partner network. So starting with gyms and studios, this is just a quick snapshot of all the activities that you can find and try within Wellhub. So again, you might recognize some of these partners or might already be using them, but this is just to showcase how many options you have on Wellhub and the flexibility it gives you to try something new every day. So again, these are just a few examples to hopefully get you inspired. Then in a bit more detail, this is a breakdown of some of the partners that are available within each plan, specifically in the UK. So as you can see, from the starter to the diamond plan, you have so many different options that you can try. We always recommend that you keep your location services on while navigating through the Wellhub app, so you can easily find gyms and studios that are around you more easily. Along the same lines, this is the same big breakdown, but for Ireland. So as you can see, the partners may differ in this case, but the process is always the same. You can access all the gyms, the studios, the live classes, and the apps that are available within one plan, and the ones that are available in the previous plans, basically. You always have the options to upgrade, downgrade. There's no enrollment or cancellation fees. It's very, very flexible. You can also pause your account for up to a month if you're traveling or not going to the gym in a specific month. So it really gives you the possibility of being very flexible and cater to your lifestyle and your schedule. Then another few ways to find gyms and studios around you are by entering the postcode to see gyms in a specific area, or clicking on the map to check what gyms and studios are actually near you. But another great thing about Wellhub is that if your current local gym or studio is not available on the partner network within Wellhub, you also have the possibility to refer a gym directly on the Wellhub app. So if you follow the process that you see on the screen, our partnerships team will pick up your request and hopefully try to get in touch and add that specific gym to the network. We've had a few success stories when it comes to referrals. Obviously, we can't guarantee how long this is going to take and if the gym is going to get added to the network, but this has definitely helped and worked in the past. So that's why we always recommend and encourage you to refer gyms and studios that are not part of the network, as our aim is obviously to always enrich the network for Wellhub users. Then in terms of the wellbeing apps, as I mentioned, you have the choice between more than 50 wellbeing apps, depending on the plan you're on. It's great because most of these apps are available starting from the starter plan. So this is great. and you get access to the premium version of all these apps at no additional cost as well. So you can get access to MyFitnessPal, Strava, Heavy, Sleep Cycle, and so on. You have the option to use all of these apps directly through Wellhub. And again, you might recognize some of the ones that you see on the screen. You might be already using them. And you can also link your current account to your Wellhub account in order to not lose all of your data that you've collected up until now if you're already using some of these apps. But it's great because, for example, fitness apps give you the option to work out from home if you're traveling, if you don't have time to head to the gym. Mindfulness and sleep apps give you the chance to improve your sleep quality, practice meditation, mindfulness. Also, you can find exercises to improve your mindset, your focus, and your mood. Therapy apps give you access to more targeted support with counseling services and one-on-one online therapy sessions, specifically with I feel. Nutrition apps are great because they give you access to support when it comes to meal prepping and meal planning. And with Nutrium specifically, you can get access to one-on-one sessions with nutritionists. And last but not least, with the last section, which is the specialized well-being options, this is a bit of a broader category that includes options for women's health, for example, smoking cessation, drinking cessation, financial well-being, daily habit tracking. So that really gives you a lot of options to work on your well-being with all of these apps as well. Then I know I covered probably a lot of ground in terms of options that are available both online and offline, but this is basically a snapshot of how you could be using Wellhub within a week. So obviously we use this persona that works as an engineer, but it could really cater to so many different roles within different industries. But just giving you basically an idea and inspiration of how you could be using Wellhub within your week. I know obviously we don't all always have time for our well-being throughout the week or for every day, but hopefully with Wellhub you can at least carve out maybe half an hour of your day, whether it's with a relaxing sound, some reading, or even a walk. So hopefully this gives you some inspiration to try and dedicate at least half an hour of your day to well-being, no matter how that looks for you. So this is an example on the bronze plan, which is one of our middle plans. And then with the gold plan, pretty much same idea. This is a bit of a more expensive plan. Again, this could maybe be great for people that work within a hybrid setting, but also have a demanding schedule. So again, giving you options both online and offline, no matter where you are, if you're traveling, if you're going to the office, if you prefer working out from home. Wellhub gives you the option to basically take care of your well-being wherever you are and staying active. So again, this is just another example. So in terms of live classes, these are basically interactive classes that are usually broadcasted in real time by one of our partners. So again, if you don't have time to head to the gym, you always have the option to stay active from wherever you are, thanks to Wellhub, offering different types of classes. So this could be yoga, Pilates, HIIT, mindfulness. And the process to book one of these classes is hopefully pretty straightforward. So you can do this directly through the Wellhub app. If you head to the Explore tab below and you filter according to classes, you'll see basically a list view of different timings and activities. At this point, you're only required to pick the day and the time that works for you and confirm the booking at the end. It's very important here to mention that different partners may have different policies when it comes to booking classes. So in some cases, you can directly book through the Wellhub app, as for example with Frame. In other cases, you'll need to call the partner to be able to book. And in other cases, some partners do not offer classes, but only gym access. So how you can check this is directly on the Wellhub app. You can access the About section of each partner to be able to see what partner offers what. And again, this goes for different cancellation policies, but I'm going to cover that shortly. So private sessions. Private sessions are one-on-one sessions online with a personal trainer. You can have up to 8 of these sessions per month, starting from the Gold plan. And the process to book one of these is very much the same as the one I just explained for live sessions. In this case, all you need to do is filter according to private sessions, but the process stays the same. And again, with personal training, you can get access to different activities, whether that is Pilates, yoga, weight training. That again, you have a variety of activities that you can pick and different personal trainers as well. As I mentioned, we've recently introduced a new booking policy. So this means that if you miss or late cancel up to 2 bookings per month, your basically ability to book classes will be paused until the end of that calendar month. And all upcoming bookings will be cancelled. From the 1st of Feb, this will decrease to 1 class per month. But what this means is that you'll be still able to visit gyms on a walking basis. But if you want to resume class bookings, you'll be required to pay a £14 fee or €15 fee for Ireland specifically. So a few tips to stay on top of your bookings in order to avoid getting blocked. Always check the partner's policies in the app. So cancel early should you not be able to attend that class. Get reminders through your personal email. This is why it's really important to input your personal email and keep an eye on that. And then turn on notifications to receive timely alerts as well, reminding you about the cancellation window. And again, if you need to cancel. So again, be mindful of this when booking classes. Then last but not least, I'd like to mention Trainiac. So given that obviously it's January and you might be thinking about developing new healthy habits, or might be able you don't know where to start in building healthy habits, Trainiac by Wellhub is a great ally for this. So this app specifically is available starting from the Silver plan. And basically, once you've downloaded this app, you get access to a short questionnaire where you can highlight your goals and areas for improvement. So in this case, you'll be paired with a personal coach. So this is someone that can provide you with personalized workouts and also support your well-being with suggesting other partners that you can work with within Wellhub. So again, this allows you to holistically work on yourself, both your mind and body, thanks to Wellhub. Then in terms of what's new, towards the end of last year, we've recently welcomed the gym group as part of the network. So as of today, we have 190 high quality gyms across the UK. And it's the first gym on the Wellhub network that allows you to visit a gym 24/7. So it's always available and you can enjoy gym access, hierarchic training zones, and a range of group classes. And this is also great because most of the facilities fall within the starter and basic plan. So it's very, very accessible. Very important if you wish to visit the gym group, any of these facilities. Basically, the first time that you head to one of the gym group facilities across the UK, you'll be basically required to fill out a form, as you can see from the screen, just requiring you a few information. And then this is how the user check-in journey would look like. So basically, you'll fill in a form and then you'll receive a PIN after 5 minutes, which will basically be required to use every time that you visit a gym group location. So this will only be required the first time that you visit one of the gym group's facilities. And then from then on, you'll be required to use this PIN and digit at the door of every gym group location to be able to enter that facility. But again, this is just to show you how different gyms may have different requirements when it comes to checking in as well. But beyond the gym, on Wellhub, we also, as I mentioned, offer one-on-one counseling and therapy services. One of our main partners in this case is iFeel. So you can see on the screen what you can access within different plans. So from the starter plan, again, very accessible. You can speak to a live licensed therapist via the live chat. On the silver plan, as of recently, you can access one video session per month online with a therapist. And on the gold plan, you can access up to 4 sessions per month. So again, this gives you plenty of option if you're looking to start your therapy journey within Wellhub as well. And then this might be more for people that are based around the London area, but on Wellhub you can also book facials, massages, and saunas with some of our partners. Specifically with Better, you can access one treatment per month, I believe, from the Platinum plan. But other partners might offer access to swimming pools, saunas, infrared cold plunges as well, and so on. This tends to be available from higher plans, so usually from the Platinum and the Diamond plan, but this is also an option if that's something you're interested in. And then looking at the Wellhub app functionalities in a bit more detail, I mentioned the Explore tab. That's basically where you can filter according to the activity that you're interested in. The Checking tab is where you're going to be using to access gyms and studios. And the Profile tab is where you can change your account settings, manage your membership, your refer a partner, and so on. Speaking of checking in, I just explained how the check-in process works for the gym group specifically, but it's very, very important that you check in on the Wellhub app every time that you visit a partner. No matter if you're just heading for a gym workout or you have a class booked, you always need to check in on the Wellhub app in order to avoid a missed or late canceled class and being blocked from booking classes specifically. So you have one daily check-in available, and this can be used for in-person classes, live group classes online, personal training sessions, or also walk-ins. The wellbeing apps are always available. There's no limit for those. So as I mentioned earlier, if you're heading to the gym for gym walking without having a previously booked class, all you need to do in this case is ask a member of staff to check you in. It's always important that with each partner, the first time that you visit one of their locations, you check with a member of staff what's the best way to check in. And you probably might be required to show your Wellhub app to make sure that you're a Wellhub user. Again, different partners may have different requirements. As I mentioned before, for example, the gym group requires a PIN. Nuffield Health requires to present a card. So always make sure to check this once you arrive at a specific location and with a specific partner. When it comes to in-person classes, once you've booked a class, I always recommend that you turn your location services on just before entering the facility or the studio, the gym where you booked a class, and make sure to check in via this check-in prompt that you're seeing on the screen directly on the app. You'll see it usually half an hour before once you've turned on your location services. So this is where it's really crucial you check in through the Wellhub app in order to basically verify that you've actually attended the class and checked in and not miss your classes basically. So we're heading towards the end of the session for today. Sorry for that. It's not allowing me to move to the next slide. Let me just do that. Hopefully you can still see my screen. Okay, that's great. Because it's not allowing me to move forward. Okay, great. Sorry for that. I'm gonna try and fix this. If not, I'll just stay on this slide. Probably it's easier. We're heading towards the end of our session for today anyways. So just wanted to let you know that we have wellbeing sessions coming up every month. So very similar to the session that I just presented today. You can join a Meet Wellhub every month to find out more about Wellhub, if there's new partners, new policies coming in. And we also host free wellbeing events every month. So specifically this month, we're hosting a session with Fitness First, which is one of our partners. That is basically hosting a session around building healthy habits. And you can also get a chance to win a walking pad if you join the session. So stay tuned for that. Maybe my colleague can share the link to sign up to the Fitness First event. Thank you. And then last but not least, if you have any questions and need any support, the help center is always available directly on the Wellhub app. So you can either check out the FAQ or also raise a chat with a member of our customer support team. They usually tend to respond within 24 hours to your query, but any questions, any issues that you might be experiencing with partners, with check-ins, with the apps, we always recommend that you head to the help center for any support you might need. Oh, my laptop is working again. Amazing. So anyways, sorry for the technical hiccup. This is pretty much the end of our session for today. So thank you very much for joining. I'll check the chat in case there's any questions that I didn't that I missed. Just give me a sec. I can see there's quite a few. So let me see. We will share both the recording and the slides of the session for anyone that wasn't available to access the session today. So in terms of okay, thank you for the question on class bookings. Okay. Is there an option to add a partner to your plan to an extra cost? As this question being answered, sorry. Oh, the end, last one. Okay, sorry. I'm checking in the meantime. Does Wellhub support athletic sports and training such as better health, athletic track, and facilities that are included in our company gym membership? Now, I don't know about this service specifically. This is something that you can maybe check with the partner directly. I recommend because it's not probably directly part of your Wellhub membership, but maybe it's something that you can check directly with the partner or by asking this question to the help center if that helps, Winston. Then what does available from the starter plan mean on the partner app list? That means that all of those apps are available starting from the starter plan. So that usually is our lowest plan. And it's great because you can access, I want to say, at least 50 of those apps if you're on the starter plan. And obviously, if you upgrade, those apps are still included, obviously, in the other plans as well. You're welcome. If you sign up family members, do they need to have the same level of membership and can they attend the gym on their own? Yes, the family member option is not available for all companies, but they can be on any plan they want and they can attend the gym separately. They're not linked to your account or anything, if that helps. So I have an existing gym group membership. Would I be able to retain my membership number and still sign in through the app? I think so. I recommend that the next time that you go to the gym group, you check this directly with a member of staff. But you still should be able to transfer basically your gym group membership and use it directly through Wellhub. Then are all the gym group gyms in London included in this plan? I cannot find my local one. So we only have at the moment 190 locations across the country. So it might be that maybe some locations are missing. We're planning on adding new locations in the future. This will be communicated in due time. But at the moment, it might be that this one is not included. I recommend you also refer this gym directly on the Wellhub app if you'd like. So maybe we can work on adding it. to you on the network for you. My company has the platinum plan. I've installed the app and setting it up. The platinum plan shows up as free, but I still get asked for my credit card. Why do I need to enter my credit card? Basically, this is just because if you decide to upgrade to the diamond plan, which that comes with a cost, this is why you get charged and you need your credit card details. So hopefully, so basically until you stay on the platinum plan, you won't get charged even if you input your credit card details. But this is just because if you decide to upgrade to the diamond plan, you will get charged, hence why your credit card details are required. Hopefully this answers the question. If there's any other questions, please let me know. And thank you in the meantime, Manor, for answering all the other questions in the chat. Again, if there's any additional questions that we're not answering today, the Help Center is always available. Can you sign up for the starter plan and then upgrade to a bronze plan in a couple of months? Absolutely. Wellhub is very flexible. You can upgrade and downgrade any point in time. So feel free to do so. You're welcome. Do you get charged after 12 months? No, Tony, you pay on a monthly basis. So there's no fixed term or anything. You just pay on a monthly basis. Are you tied in for 1 year before being able to cancel? No, Barry, again, I think this is very similar to the previous question. There's no ties. You're basically tied in for a month, if anything. You can always cancel, upgrade, downgrade. There's no limits. It's very, very flexible. And then is the free week to test and try still available? I think that varies as well, depending on your company. So what I recommend is that you still create your free account, and before signing up, you can see if the free trial is available once you pick a plan. Can you sign up for more than one gym local to work and home? You can access all of the gyms that are available within each plan. So there's no need to sign up. You can directly join or visit a local gym or studio wherever this is by showing your Wellhub app. So yes, you can use all the gyms that are available within one plan. If it's one check-in per day, does that mean that I can't do PT in the morning and a class in the evening? Correct. You can only sign up either to the PT class or the class in the evening. So that basically counts for one check-in per day. So you can do the PT maybe on a Monday and the class in the evening, in the next day, if that helps. Sorry, there's a lot of questions coming in. So bear with me just a sec. How can we get around the one check-in per day? So there's no way of getting around that. This is just the way Wellhub works at the moment. So there's no way of getting around this, unfortunately. You can only choose to visit a gym, do a class at the moment, but you can still maybe, as I mentioned before, do a class one day and maybe the next day hit the gym. But it's only one check-in per day at the moment. So my company has the platinum plan. Are we pre-booking swimming sessions covered? Wellhub seems to only have the link to the Better app, and the Better seems to be asking for payment. So for example, Everyone Active offers swimming classes as well, some Nuffield facilities. So for example, I know Better offers swimming pool access as well in some cases. So there's no need. Swimming pool is covered in some with some partners. For example, Everyone Active, I believe, asks for a booking, but there's no payment involved. If it's part of the partner offering and falls within the plan you're in, you should be able to access the swimming pool or swimming classes. Can I have my partner attend a session under my plan? No, your partner would need to have a separate account and a separate plan themselves to be able to access Wellhub. Would you check in to use the gym each time? Yes, every time that you visit a gym within Wellhub, you are required to check in each time to validate your check-in. So can you cancel an annual membership anytime, even though it's a different price to monthly? No, the annual membership ties you in for 12 months, whereas if you're not on the annual membership, you pay monthly, so you're not tied for a year. Other massages included as part of the premium plans? Yes, massages usually tend to fall within the platinum or diamond plan, so the higher up plans. How can I switch between plans? You can easily do this on Wellhub. So if you go on your account settings, you'll see a manage subscription tab. So that's basically where you can switch plans and upgrade or downgrade. Okay, I think we've covered all questions. Conscious of time, I'm going to end the session here. But again, we're going to make both the recording and the slides available. And if you have any additional questions, please refer to the help center where they'll be able to help. And if you have any additional questions or want to find out more about Wellhub, we're hosting one of these sessions every month. So we have the next one coming up in February as well. So thank you very much for joining and hope you have a wonderful day.